Working on this trailer again, guys. And digging on the other side. I only put so much in here each time. It gets so damn heavy. Worried about it. Get a wheelbarrow. I can take a lot of the dirt. I have a big hole in the backyard from the tree that fell. So I am rid of a little bit each week. Hey Taco, I'm getting gets way too heavy. Dug out in the dumpster the last couple of weeks, and I've been pulling some of the actual trash that's on the top, but there's a lot of just actual dirt in there, it looks like, depending on what's down on the bottom. But I got to get a wheelbarrow or something so that I can pull a lot of this back to fill the hole in the backyard and get rid of a lot of it that way. And that's basically going to save the fee. And at that point, once I have it, I think I might be able to get some cash out of it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Whew. There you go in. Let's go in the house, fat dog. Come with me. With me. Stay here. Whew. Stay out of the cornflakes. They're for the birds. Come on. Hey, Pam, buddy. This is where I'll show you what I'm trying to do. I have this humongous hole back here from the tree that fell over, one of them. So I'm trying to put a lot of it here that's just the dirt. That'll help me get rid of a lot of it. And then whatever trash or whatever is in there that I can, I'm gonna try to put in the dumpster. But, you know, it's only a week and I can only put a few shovels full in because it just gets way too heavy. But it's an in progress thing. Like I said, I need to get a wheelbarrow. I'm done with her, Taco. I have made it clear that they need to keep their trash in their own yard. It does look like they may have picked up a little bit of it. So I think but I'm over that bullshit. Well, and part of it, Taco, was our little buddy. That enjoys trying to cause drama and torment people. Yes, the neighbor came in my live stream and talked some shit. So I called her out on it. But part of it was our little fucking buddy that enjoys doing that garbage and causing drama and making snide comments and stuff. He's the one that sent the pictures of Kim and made those types of comments. So we all know the type of person he is. It's fine. But as far as me and her, Joe, yeah, we don't like each other. We're not going to be buddies at a barbecue. But yeah, I know. I'm just saying, who it's coming from. That individual that has decided to do that kind of... Whew. That's just, I don't care about the neighbor. She made a comment in my live stream about the trash. I called her out on it. It's trash. And then he decided to run with that and play a punk ass game. So you're gonna lose your head, cat. Stay out of his stuff. Sorry, my system's got the hiccups, but I do have a new doctor. My first appointment is tomorrow. So we'll see where it goes from there. I know, Deb. I don't know what I can do about it. I've had him try to hook me to different towers, and yeah, it is what it is. I'm damn about the neighbors. We dealt with our issue. Again, we'll never be friends or barbecue together or anything like that. But as far as the other thing goes, you wanna screw with me and you wanna send me pictures of my deceased wife and make snide comments and stuff like that. That just shows what the type of person you are, Danny. And karma's a bitch, buddy. Good luck. Wish I had a bigger or another garbage can or something. It's going to take me for freaking ever to get rid of this stuff, 10 shovelfuls at a time. And I need to get it out of there by the end of the month so that I can sell that thing and have some couple of dollars to pay a few bills. But one step at a time, right? We'll see how it goes.
Boys, Lily, go play where snow would be.
So is this a thing? Is the first time?
Yes.
No.
Auntie.
The lies.
Hey, Rose Garden. Not much. I was just out in the front, shoveling out the trailer a little bit, putting some of the crud. Yeah, Pink Taco, actually, ironically enough, it is the one that has first dibs on it is a sergeant from the Elkhart Police Department. He came over and we talked about it last week, and he's interested in it. He was going to get back with me. Basically, the plan was, hey, you bring over a dumpster or something, and I'll shovel the stuff into the dumpster, and then you can take the trailer. But at this point, what I'm thinking is, okay, we'll dumpster, and I'll get rid of it between filling the hole in the backyard and putting some in the dumpster or in his buddy decide down the road that after all, well, then I'll figure out a different way to sell it for scrap or something. But yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Chopper's eating cornflakes. Right, I know, Taco. Like I said, I've made police reports on it and whatnot, and they said it's my, so yeah, there's no identifying anything on it. This trailer in the front yard, Hog. This trailer that was dumped in my front yard full of trash and dirt. I'll just go over it again real quick. I've been shoveling out little by little each week and putting it in my city dumpster, city garbage can. And my plan is to get all the stuff out of there. Some of the dirt I can use in the backyard because I got a big hole back there. I just need to get a wheelbarrow so I can tow it back there. And then the trailer I'm either going to sell as scrap or sell as a trailer. Like I said, I do have one of the sergeants from the Elkhart Police Department came out and talked to me about it, and he was interested in having it. And what we had talked about was that we were going to, he was going to see about getting a dumpster over here, putting it next to it, and I'd shovel out the junk and switch it to the other dumpster, and then he could take the trailer. But I'm trying to make a couple of bucks if I can, and shovel because it's mostly dirt, it seems like, and stuff. So I'm trying to save on getting a dumpster out here to shovel it into and get rid of it if I can on my own, and then I can use the money that would have been used to rent a dumpster to basically pay my phone bill or electric bill or one of the thousands of bills. Yeah, road if I had to, if I have to. But the thing is, it's got a broken axle. So, I'm not stressing about the trailer too much. I told the sergeant I was concerned because the city code enforcement had been out and whatnot. And he said, don't worry about it. So I'm not worried about code enforcement anymore. I'm just trying to get rid of as much as that's in it as I can. And then, instead of paying for a dumpster or something like that, or a flatbed or whatever, I don't even think a flatbed would take it full like that. It would have to be emptied. But then I can say, hey, we don't have to pay me a few bucks for the labor. And that's that, And I do have a new doctor. I got kicked out of Oaklawn because I can't do their mass collection stuff. They want to put a whole bunch of people in one room and get paid for, pay one therapist to talk to 30 people at a time. And that just doesn't work for me. It freaks me out. I can't do it. So, I've got a new doctor that I go to tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Is there something I can help you with, Kat? Why you gotta be so dark? I thought dog. That's the plan, though, guys. We'll see what happens. Dirty. do need to find a wheelbarrow though. I get a wheelbarrow and I can get rid of a lot of that dirt a lot faster because I do have that big hole in the backyard where the tree was, and I can dump a bunch of that dirt back there. But I don't have one right at the moment. Uh-oh, the chase is on. He found a fly. You missed him, dude. He went that way. Yeah, he did. I saw him. Cats, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? Not much, Brandon. I was just out digging some of the, cleaning out the trailer a little bit. I'm working on getting that emptied so I can scrap it or sell it or whatever without having to pay for a dumpster and stuff. And I got kicked out of Oak Lawn because, you know, they want to put a room full of people in one room and get a whole bunch of insurance or payments for one therapist dealing with 30 people, and I'm not ready for the group crap yet. So they basically told me yesterday I was no longer a patient. Had a little bit of a nervous breakdown, ended up going to the hospital, got heavily drugged up and passed out for about 20 hours, and got up this morning and called and made an appointment with a new doctor to go see tomorrow, and that's what we're doing. Whoa, watch it, cat. That's about it in a nutshell. No pun intended. Nutshell. That was funny. I gotta get something figured out so I can get I don't need much, you know, because I own the house and that stuff, so I don't rent anything like that. So basically all I need to do is consistently make enough to pay my utilities and stuff monthly. But the last couple of interviews I had apparently wasn't what they were looking for. I have, you know, and I don't blame them. I understand, you know, I just don't, I'm not good with people and stuff right now. So I'm working on it though. I have a question though. Yesterday was Easter. My question is, how in the world did, good grief, cat. Hey, Deb. How in the world did Easter, how did the symbol for Easter become a rabbit and a food colored egg? Where did the rabbit and the egg come from to signify or represent Easter? I don't get it. Okay, before yesterday, my bad. Yeah, yesterday was not. How did that become the symbols to signify Easter? I'm confused. I'm not 100% positive. I think, yeah, big corporations for sure. Pretty sure that Easter is the day of resurrection, but I'm just curious where the rabbit and the egg came from. You know, didn't have to wait for a month to get an appointment with these, because I am very close to being out of the medications. I mean, they're not working great. To being out of the medications. I mean, they're not working great, but do help some. So, you know, didn't yesterday. I took them yesterday, and I was off my rocker yesterday. And like I said, I ended up having to go to the emergency room, and they doped me up with a bunch of sedatives and stuff like that. And yeah, I was down for the count yesterday. So we'll see what happens. And I'm not monetized, so I don't have to worry about it. So I can phrase it any way I want. But you little fuck stained bitch that decided to send a Kim and that kind of stuff. Karma's on its way to get you, you little bitch. Karma's on its way. You may have been able to do this for this kind of bullshit for a long time and get away with it and whatnot. I don't know, some kind of malfunction in your fucked up brain makes you enjoy that kind of bullshit, makes you enjoy tormenting people and being a low-life piece of shit. Well, it comes back tenfold, little buddy. No, Rose Garden, he wouldn't be able to put the trailer. He doesn't now. The trailer, I don't believe the trailer was targeted for my property. I think somebody, because it was drug for a ways. You know, I don't think somebody said, "Oh, let's grab this trailer and take it over to," and it just happened to break an axle 2 blocks before my house. I think it broke a block or road, and they tried, and that's just where it ended up. But I don't think it was somebody intentionally trying to bring it here and do that. But I don't care either way. I mean, it did 2 things for me. It gives me a little something to do on certain days where I can go out and shovel through it and whatnot. And somewhere down the road, I'm going to get a little bit of money out of it. So yeah, Rose Garden, from the looks, it was actually loaded by it was dug up and maybe somebody got rid of their shit, but it looks like there was some burnt material in it. I don't know if they burnt it on top of it to get rid of any kind of identifier. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't think it was loaded by hand. It was loaded by a bobcat or something. It wasn't, you can tell by the way it was pointed on top and stuff. It was a bobcat that loaded that trailer. But again, that's fine. I'm not tripping about the trailer. Like I said, it gives me a little something to focus on and work on, and I'm going to end up getting a few bucks out of it down the road one way or another. So I'm fine with that. far as the little bitch boy that decided to send me the texts and the pictures and the hateful stuff. Karma's coming to get you, little boy. You burnt just about every bridge in Elkhart. I can list a handful of people right now that hate and mistrust you because of the person you are. And you'll see when it comes down to it, you will have nobody to dig you out of the hole that you're digging for yourself. I'm going to make a cup of coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Yowing about. Meow. 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 Got a big mouth, you know that? Fatso. I hear you. You've got food, you've got water. You just want to be a pain in my butt, don't you? Yep, that's the plan, Rose Garden. That, or like I said before, I have a sergeant for our police department that came having it. He was going to see about. He said it'd be a little me about it, and what we had talked about. What we had talked about was, if he sends a dumpster over, I'll shovel it out, and then he can deal with the dumpster and then take the trailer. But I've got a big hole in the backyard. I can put a lot of dirt in. I'm putting as much as I can in my garbage can to be taken weekly, and hopefully I can get it all emptied and then just say, hey, Sergeant, trailer's empty. Come on and pay me a little bit for the labor on emptying it and go from there. Not gonna happen, Deb. It's too late for that. And I've seen firsthand anyway. He's burnt a lot of bridges. There's a lot of people that used to support him or try to be his friend, and he's burnt a lot of bridges. So that's his problem. No, road, there's too much. I'm not putting up something for the dirt. If the sergeant changes his mind, I'll put something out there for the trailer once I get it emptied. But there's too much trash and debris in the dirt to be able to sell it. I can use some of it for kitty litter, and I can use some of it a bunch of it to fill the hole in my backyard. I do have a chicken wire screen or whatever. So that's just going to be the trailer. The dirt I'm going to use as much as I can. The trash I'm going to send out weekly. That way. Looks like it's mostly trash that's on top. The farther down I dig in it, the more pure dirt it gets. What it looks like is somebody loaded a bunch of dirt in the trailer and then threw a bunch of junk on top of it and set it on fire. And, so I mean, I could get down to the bottom and find a bunch more I'm not sure, but yeah, it was not loaded by hand. It was a backhoe or a bobcat, or something was used to load it. Like I said, worst case scenario, I'm not sure what scrap goes for. I know, and I looked under it, and there's 2x6s. There's about a dozen 14-foot 2x6s that make up the floor of it that look like they're pretty decent. And there's a tarp under it, so even the rain and stuff that's got on it shouldn't be soaking through, which that's going to be a muddy mess on the bottom. But the wood on the bottom looks pretty good. The axle's broke. I don't know if anybody can restore it and make a good trailer out of it or what, but either way, scrap metal, it's probably. Wind must be blowing the wrong way. I keep buffering, guys, but that's pretty much. Yeah, Deb, I know. But that's pretty much the plan in a nutshell at the moment, is dealing with the trail little by little. In one way or another, I'll get something out of it. I'll get a few bucks out of it. I don't know how much, but one way or another, I'll get something out of it down the road. And mental health issues go, after being told by Oaklawn that my case has been closed, I have made contact with another provider, see where we're at, see if maybe they can do. And when I talked to them on the phone, they said they do not rely on as much group stuff. They do more one-on-one rehabilitation type stuff. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna find a cord, guys. My battery's going dead. I'll be right back. There we go. Other than that, just another day of bills and a letter from hospice. Yeah. this is what I've got to try to figure out how to get under control. That's what's just the fact that I vibrate, my body vibrates, and I just get so anxious and stuff is what's most likely screwed up my last couple of interviews. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And then my anxiety gets so high that it just, and I understand that sitting in groups and talking to people if they'd have given me enough time to let the meds, get the right med combination and stuff, I might have been able to do that down the road. But that's not what they want. They want to pack as many people into these rooms with the one therapist if they can and call it group sessions so they can get money from 20 people instead of one person. And, it's only been a month and a half. I just wasn't ready. I tried the group thing a couple of times. It threw me into bad stuff. And I had talked to the doctor and explained that to her. And she said, well, let's try making some adjustments on your meds a couple of times and see what happens. We'll get you on a platform that you can. And then they just said, no, we don't care. We're done with you. Goodbye. Oh yeah, that's Chopper's ducky. I think one of the cats put him there. They take turns playing with him. He's just a little rubber ducky. No squeaker either. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack. Uh-oh. We're busted, guys. Here, fine. Take your rubber ducky. No? You don't want him right now? All right, well, then he's going to sit here and be on YouTube with us. I offered him to you. You didn't take him. I tried to give you you wouldn't take him. You bully. You want the ducky? He was keeping me company, but if you have to. Take your ducky, big dummy. More interested in your stolen toy, huh? We still don't know where that came from. He stole it from one of the neighbors. Ducky. Anyway. Yeah, no, road, as a matter of fact, they just voted on it just recently, and they voted to not legalize marijuana. So marijuana, THC, edibles, anything like that, they just recently had a vote and they denied it. I know, Road. I had a prescription for it for a long time when I was in Michigan, but being here in Indiana, I had to, yeah, no. But yeah, it was just, I just got a thing the other day, kind of on a news ticker that the state of Indiana had a bill or something that they were requesting it be legalized, and whoever does the voting on that voted no, not to legalize marijuana in Indiana. Warming up the duck. I'm not. What you doing, cat? Nothing. Uh-oh. Meow. Meow. What? You think so? I think he's in the bedroom taking a nap. I think he's looking for his brother. He does that. When he doesn't see his brother, he'll walk around the house meowing, trying to find him. Weirdo. He's in the bedroom taking a nap. Meow. I wouldn't mess with this duck right now if I were you. I know, I saw. I saw him sniff the dog. You're not sitting in my chair. I'm sitting in my chair. You have all kinds of chairs and places to be and stuff, so you can go lay in your own bed or whatever you want to do, but I'm not sharing with you today. I'm not sharing with you today. I want to go fishing. Sucks. I could take my fishing poles and go down to the river and just sit there and be calm and relaxed and mellow. I even found some worms when I was out yard. I can't go fishing right now. Go fishing. Otherwise, I'd be fishing. $1 ticket. If I could, I would. Trust me. Fishing is, hell, fishing's better medicine than this crap. Fishing without a license, Road. I don't have a fishing license. Mine expired on the 1st of April. And fishing without a license is a very large ticket. Yeah, I know. Sucks. But those are the rules. It's $24, I think, Road, for a year-long one. What are you looking at out there? Must be some birds on the cornflakes I threw out there. He's staring. Wow, that's cheap, Road. You get the senior citizen one, or because I think that in Indiana is cheaper. I don't know, but mine, the resident resident fishing license for Indiana is 24. So I think the senior citizen one is like half price or something. But wow, I'm living in the wrong state. Realize Illinois was that cheap. Oddly enough, if you get just a, that seems to be that in the 20s seems to be a regular number for Indiana, because a deer hunting license, if you get just one tag, one deer tag, is 24. If you get, but that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and that's not bad for a year long. A year-long fishing license for a resident. That's not that bad, actually, but it's just I just can't. I don't have it to spare. So yeah, there's different categories of them here. You can either buy just one tag for archery or one tag for gun, or you can buy what's called a combination license, which gives you two tags that you can hunt any legal season, archery, gun, or deer, and take two and stuff. And they're not that bad for a resident. I know non-residents, they screw you, but for a resident, I think even the combination deer license where you get 2 tags to hunt any legal season archery rifle or shotgun, actually, we don't allow rifles in Indiana, but archery shotgun or muzzle loader. I think it was like 30 something, 30 or 40 for the 2 tags. And then the fishing license is separate. The small game license is separate. Wow. Yeah, the fur bearers is different as well. To trap coyote or beaver or muskrat or whatever. All I really do, because that's all I used to do some trapping when I worked on the farm and some nuisance predator stuff, but I don't do that anymore. I don't have a place to do it anymore. The only thing I do now is fish, and I just can't right now because of the permission slips. Guys, I got to make some lunch or something, and I don't know, try to do something constructive or destructive. So I'm going to shut this one down, and I'll catch up with you guys later. If something interesting goes on or whatever, I may start another one later on tonight. If not, after my doctor's appointment tomorrow, I'll give you an update on what's going on. I appreciate you guys. You guys all stay safe, and we will see you soon. Have a great day.